Hey you guys, so I just finished this look and I'm really feeling it. It's pretty surprised, really pretty. I add some blue glitter on a black wing line and put some blue shadow underneath. This is going to be the tutorial for this, what should I call it? I should have thought about this before I recorded myself. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, and subscribe. I forget to say that because you know this is my second video. But like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Let me know what you think. So we're going to start with the brows. I put a little bit of setting powder on my brows first just to matte them out a little bit so it can be more pigmented when I draw my brows on. I start at the bottom of my brow first, creating the arch, and then I go to the top, and then I fill it in. So next, I'm going to use two different concealers, both by e.l.f. The lighter one is Deep Caramel. It does not look like that, but the second one is Deep Cinnamon. And I put the lighter one under my brow. I do not take it all the way to the beginning of my brow first. I just put it in the arch. And then you will see me putting the second color on, and I will put that closer to the beginning. So you see me blending it out. And then I just kind of blend those two colors together, not taking it too high because I don't want to take that brighter highlight away. I just started doing the two colors. Well, it's actually three colors. It's called the 1, 2, 3 method. The third color is darker, and that's on top of your brow. But anyways, I don't normally do this, but I think I might start doing it. So we're going in with the P. Louise base, which is an amazing base. This is 4. I'm getting 1, which is like white, today actually. So when you put this base on, you have to make sure you blend out the edges. It's a really good base, but if you don't blend those edges out, honey. So I noticed before I put my shadow on that my lid started to crease up. You want to make sure you go ahead and blend that out and make sure it is perfect. Everything is perfect. Blend it out, the edges, before you put your shadows on because it will show through your eyeshadow. So this is the first color I'm using from the matte book crown case, and I'm just creating the shape for my cut crease. And you'll see me blending out the edge of it. That's the second color, not taking it above the orange, but just trying to kind of combine them together evenly. I actually ended up doing a black because I needed more defined sharpness. So you'll see me shaping that winged out cut crease. And I'm going back blending out that orange. And then I'm packing on some more orange just to soften up because it's a little too harsh for me. So now we're just taking that eyeshadow and the base away, just creating a clean slate for the cut crease. So here we are, cut crease for hooded eyelids. I do have hooded eyelids, so it is difficult. I created my shape first with my lids normal, and then I have to stretch it out to make sure that everything is perfect. I have to go above my actual crease because it disappears when I close my eyes. So hooded eye girls, I feel your pain, but we can do this, okay? So I'm just tracing and following my cut crease outline that I created basically, and that's all I'm doing. And again, with that base, sis, make sure those edges are blended. Make sure them edges blended. It's important. That's a bomb base, but it will stick your foundation or highlight or whatever. Like you will see it. It's not okay. That's the first color I'm using. It's from my old Juvia's Place palette. It's like a foil shimmer eyeshadow. And I'm tapping it on. I'm not wiping, swiping. I'm tapping the color on. It's tacky, so it sticks on. So this is probably the best cut crease I've ever did because you have to try so many different ways to see what works for your hooded eyelids. Like it's crazy, but I think I figured it out. So there you have it. So for the second color, I had to do a little swap test, but I went with the one to the left because it went better with the look that I was going for, which was like that brown, that little caramel color. Yes, I was going for that. So I'm using that original orange on the outer part of my lid, and I'm making sure I'm blending that with the second color. I'm making sure everything is blended well, and then I go ahead and finish out that wing part, which is the same orange color. So it's 3 colors. The second one is directly in the middle, and then the third color is on the outer corners. That's the shirt, and it looks okay to me. So I am using NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I love this liner. So I'm using Duo Lash Glue. You can get that glue from anywhere. Drugstore, Sephora, any place. And I'm just applying my blue glitter. I mixed it with a little bit of gold. This glitter came from the beauty supply store, so it's nothing special. I think it's J-Cat's. So it's a fine glitter. So this is Maybelline Superstay Foundation in the color Mocha. I'm doing the concealer part of my brows next at the top. And I'm using the concealer from the Black Radiance Cream Contour Kit. And that's closer to my complexion. So I'm going in with that deep cinnamon concealer, and I'm making sure I blend my edges out first, and then I go underneath my eyes. Nose and forehead highlights, blend that out. Next, I'm going in with that lighter concealer just to brighten it up a little bit. I just felt like I wanted more brighter look, so I use that. It's a little too light for my liking, but it's okay. We're just gonna add the other color on top of it so it can kind of even it out. And we're gonna just blend that out, sis. Just blend it on out. I'm keeping it closer to the inner corner of my eye though, because that's the type of look I'm going for. And this is me contouring my nose. I ain't got no tricks for you. I like for my nose to be deeply contoured, because I like for it to be snatched. Make sure I take it all the way up to the brows, like take it all the way up. Then I'm taking my powder, my finishing powder that's closer to my complexion, and just making sure I brush that on over my highlighted areas first before I apply my setting powder. Now I'm going in with my setting powder, and I'm just tapping it in first. I'm not trying to bake, I'm not trying to do anything, I'm just trying to set it first. So I'm making sure I tap that into the skin. Make sure that's good first, a nice good layer first. Nice thin layer first of setting powder. And I just make sure I press that into my skin. Then when I'm finished with that, I go over the areas where I put my finishing powder. I hope y'all understood that, because that was a lot. But it looked good though. Get the nose and the forehead, set that, set it, set it, set it. And this is me taking that setting powder and kind of putting that layer over the finishing powder, like I said earlier. And I'm kind of like, I'm putting more where I want it to be brighter. Making sure I tap that in the skin. So now I'm contouring with the cream from the Black Radiance Cream Palette. And then my finishing powder over my contour just to soften it up. Blending out all my harsh areas. Make sure everything blended first. So now I am adding my blush, which is kind of like the same color I put on my lid. This is from the Juvia's Place, the same eyeshadow palette. So I always go back in with my foundation brush no matter what. If I feel like something is too bright or not blended enough, I always go back to my foundation brush no matter what it is. Even if I put too much blush, too much highlight, I will soften it up with my foundation brush. Adding some blue eyeshadow from the matte book to my waterline, and then I added a little bit of black to deepen it, and I connected it with my wing. Little mascara, mainly to take away leftover glitter. This is V Lashes by Envy, which is a beauty supply lash, mink lash. Pretty. It's a 25 milliliter lash actually. Line my lips with some contour cream, and I use my e.l.f. concealer for my lips. And I put this bronzy golden gloss on top, which was perfect. Shout out to Whitney back home, Sumter, South Carolina. Total Beauty, her gloss was bomb for this. Basking in that finished look. There you go. There you go. Bam. Your girl is cute. She did an amazing job. I did a very good job. I'm so proud of myself. Did a video with my ring light so you can see what it normally looked like. And then I did a video in low light so you can see what it looked like at nighttime, like if you went to the club. No flashback. Okay, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.